Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. Just setting up. Happy Friday, all. Oh, there we go. I got it for the first time on my first attempt. Happy Friday! I'm getting pretty excited for 2024. How's everyone doing? Smash the likes, smash the likes, smash the likes. We're going to be having a fun stream, mostly discussing altcoins. Going to be taking a lot of requests today. So you better spam your altcoin now. I'll be prioritizing the altcoins you guys asked for at the beginning of the stream. The more you engage, the more we will entertain your altcoins. If all you do is only ask for altcoins, you will be ignored. So yeah, let's have a proper discussion here. Community-driven brainstorming session. Give me a quick mic check. Are you guys able to hear me A-okay? How's it going, Kirubin? Oh, yes, we can look at Ab. Celestia, alrighty. How's it going, Puffy? Ajay, Alvi, Stanton, Julian, Scotty, Brett. Oh, my favorites are in here. Good to see y'all. How's your week going, guys? How's your week going? I'm feeling much better, man. 99%. I slept well. It's the sleep, you know. You sleep well, recover faster. Got Sailor on Twitter saying we never sell our BTC. Sell signal? Nah, man, can't think like that. Sailor is legitimately never gonna sell. Like that guy's not he's not. You don't counter trade him because his thesis, his time frame is literally 100 years. He's trying to collect Bitcoin to literally give it to his grandchildren's grandchildren. Now there are a couple of sell signals, like a few people on CNBC talking about how 2025 is going to be great, and that sits in line with my thesis saying that we may not even get to 2025 in this bull market. I'm beginning to think that this year is it. This is it this year. What we want to see for 2025 to be a bullish year is Bitcoin break back down into the weekly cloud. Now, those of you who've been following me since 2022, December, our thesis, you guys know why. Right? I laid it all out. I laid out the plan. I laid out the 2-year plan. We're going to follow it to the T. We're going to be happy that we did. So far, it's going good. I'm feeling much better, Krivan. Thank you for asking. You guys are so sweet. I love this community. Thank you guys for asking. I'm feeling much better today. Yeah, smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. All right. Before we begin, I do want to do a quick housekeeping check with all of you. Switch on over to the charts. This is not what I wanted to show. Give me a sec, guys. All right. Okay, quick housekeeping check. I'm going to go ahead and type it down here for you guys. All right, we're going to remind each other at least once a month. Make sure you de-risk or spread out. Yeah, just de-risk. Manage risk. Manage counter party risk. Okay, you're gonna forget. Make sure you manage counterparty risk in that do not leave all your funds on one particular exchange if possible. All right, it'll be a bit of a pain in the ass to manage your positions across multiple exchanges, but you're de-risking your at least your altcoin stash from going down on one exchange. Right, if an exchange goes down, at least you've spread it out between 3 exchanges minimum. Would be nice, 3 different exchanges. So that way, if an exchange goes down, only 1/3 of your stash has gone down, right? Now, it's very unlikely that this early into the market something could happen, but you just want to get into the habit of doing it, okay? You just want to get, if you build your accounts on different exchanges now, it's going to be a lot easier to manage in the deeper phases of the bull market. You won't have to move things around then, because things are going to grow. Things are going to grow 5x, 10x, right? And then moving 10x. Oh, another thing that tends to happen is you may start hitting your limits, right? I'm going to go type that down here. Withdrawal limits will get hit in one of 2 ways. Either the exchange is going to start reducing the amount of Bitcoin or Ether that you can withdraw from the exchange, or your stash is going to grow to such a big amount that you're suddenly thinking, damn, I can't withdraw my entire amount the way I thought I would be able to, right? Because it's grown. Now you have to wait, maybe do it over an entire week or maybe several weeks. So make sure that just like already you start planning ahead. Plan ahead for that eventuality. Does that make sense? So even if you don't want, even if you have you're able to trade on only one exchange. Okay, make 3 different accounts on the same exchange, if possible. I don't know if KYC is forced upon you, you may not be able to do so, but get your family to help with having multiple KYC accounts, I guess. I don't know. This is not financial advice. I don't want to get you guys into tax trouble, etc. Just to think about these things ahead of time, though, is all I'm trying to say. Right? So just manage your counterparty risk. Yeah, just a little bit of housekeeping before we begin with the fun stuff. I wanted to make sure that you guys keep in mind the boring stuff that is going to be make or break for your accounts when shit hits the fan. Shit always hits the fan. One of the first videos I ever did on Mango, okay, when Bitcoin was around $3,000, was counterparty risk. Okay, I got like 70 views on that video. 70 views. No one cared. It was boring. But had people, like, we made that the foundation of Mango, right? Had people listened, we wouldn't have gone to the whole, I mean, we did at Mango, but they wouldn't have gone to the whole FTX issue. Thanks for the Mango tips on bullish coins. Hey, cheers, Black. Oh yeah, by the way, another housekeeping thingy that we can talk about is the fact that there are this week 3 premium videos posted on the Mango dashboard. Over here, if you go, this is the bonus. Oh wait, you guys can't see it. Okay, right over there. Let's put this up here. Right over here. Can you guys see my cursor? This is a new thingy that we released like a few months ago, premium video section on the Mango dashboard. It's a bonus feature, and we've been posting a lot in here recently because there have been a lot of things to talk about. So go make sure you don't miss the videos over here, especially if you're following me on some of the trade setups that I've been posting in here. So I did post a new update this morning where I talked about targets and why I added to a certain position this morning, right? So even if you guys are not in that trade with me, you guys can use that as an educational lesson to figure out why you should add to your own trades. In fact, you could have done the same setup on Cardano, which is what I did, right? So you can literally follow that word for word for the Cardano trade as well. How are you guys enjoying the premium video section, by the way? Let us know if you're not enjoying it or any improvements, whatever it may be. And if you guys rather this not be here and us put into a different product, I guess, not maybe include it only with Sprouts. You guys don't want it as a clutter kind of thing with the dashboard. Either way, just let us know, because we got some really good feedback on the dashboard section in Discord. And if you guys have any advice, any suggestions, we are all yours. What's up says love it. Okay, cool. Good to hear that you guys are loving, because it's a lot of extra effort for me to go out of my way to be posting these videos in here, right? So I have to sneak away time from other things in my life. Waz Chow says I would prefer it on Discord. I can't manage memberships on Discord though. I don't know how I'd do that. But yeah, if more of you prefer to be on Discord, let me know. Notice the overall trend on the daily switched long today. We're talking about Bitcoin? Oh, you mean overall trend? Market-wide trend. Yeah. So I'm kind of leaning towards this being an altcoin cycle. I'm gonna go over my thesis with you guys. In fact, I can just go ahead and paste from a discussion that we were having in Seed. I'll go find it. Okay. Okay, so I was just brainstorming with Krisha this morning, and she relayed the message on to the seedling saying that Sean has a good thesis in that the ETF event may be a pseudo halving event. Now that might be a bit confusing. What do I mean by that? The ETF event might be a pseudo halving event. Now that's not exactly what I said. She's paraphrasing, but what I essentially said was the ETF event, this ETF event could be looked at as a combination of the ETF and the halving event all baked into one, thereby pulling the entire cycle a few months early, right? Maybe like 4 to 5 months early. And that is lining up with what we're seeing in the technical analysis as well. If you forget all this event analysis, you forget the halving event, drawing a vertical line on the chart saying here is the halving, so everything needs to start from here. If you forget all of that, just watch the TA. It lines up with this thesis, the fact that the ETF baked in the halving into its event. And kind of makes sense psychologically, right? Because when you watch CNBC, when you watch everyone around you talking about the ETF, they're saying, hey, the ETF is going to be huge and Bitcoin halving is coming, right? So it's already combined into one thesis already. So the way we can look at it is, hey, is the ETF essentially a pseudo halving event? Now, even when the halving does happen, the counter to my thesis would be people saying that, oh, the halving is going to actually be a legitimate supply crunch, right? A supply squeeze. Yes, but that only is felt over a period of 6 months, 12 months. It's not felt immediately. Okay, you're not going to suddenly feel the effects of the halving. So similarly, having it a few months early is not going to make a big difference in the 6-month playout or the 12-month playout. So we can ask the question, is the halving already, can we look at the ETF event kind of like a pseudo halving event and the halving not matter at all? Then you look at the TA and you look at everything else, and then you do see things are lining up. Because one of the things I talked about last year was that if we don't consolidate above the cloud and put in a higher low into the cloud, and instead we just keep going above the cloud, we're going to have an equilibrium play in that we should be selling closer to all-time highs, right? I wouldn't be comfortable with that. So if essentially we see an all-time high before halving, that's going to lead me to having lower targets, right? The 250K target gets dropped all the way down to half of it. So we'd say 125, right? 125 to 155, 60, somewhere around there. We'll try to be a little bit more accurate when the time comes. So we're already seeing that play out where Bitcoin, hopefully we do consolidate here. But if Bitcoin keeps going from here, we kind of got to be cautious about this year being the last year. Okay, this year being the last year. On top of that, Cord from the Mango Seed program pointed out, reminded all of us on the 4-day time frame, beginning to have its 200 SMA, 200 EMA cross. Then Julian went and found out that, hey, wait a minute, if you look at the 200 SMA, 200 EMA cross, you notice that it's happening a lot earlier than usual. Usually it happens closer to the halving or around the halving. So we are early by 3 to 5 months, right? 3 to 5 months, 3 to 4 months. On top of that, on CNBC, we're seeing everybody talk about the ETF. It's all over the goddamn news. It's all over my YouTube wall, right? And that's coupled with, hey, we're also getting the halving soon. Right? You have Kathy Wood talking about $1.5 million Bitcoin by 2030, $500,000 Bitcoin within 2025. A lot of people claiming 2025 is when the party starts. So hey guys, take a breather. You have time all of this year for things to play out. 2025 is when the party starts. I'm not so sure about that. The party's already, it's looking like it's begun. Okay. Now the final thesis, the final nail in the coffin for me is going to be Bitcoin dominance, or rather altcoins in general, beginning to have their move earlier than usual. Because a very well-known thesis throughout the veterans in the Bitcoin circles is when Bitcoin has its halving, that's when altcoins begin to run usually. Okay, Bitcoin has its halving, altcoins run. But if altcoins already start running, and we'll be able to see that in Bitcoin dominance, altcoins already start running, in that case, that lines up with the thesis that, hey, the market's pulled forward by 3 to 4 months, and the ETF news can be looked at as the halving news, right? That's how we are going to look at it at Mango. Let's see how that plays out. Okay. So when do we trigger that thesis? If we lose the weekly dynamic on Bitcoin dominance, we will then begin to validate the thesis that the ETF news is as good as the halving news already being priced in. Is as good as the halving news already taking place, and all season is on. Now, this discussion is fleshed out a lot more in the C chart. So if you guys are in the C program, please go ahead and read the entire thing. Major props to Core and Julian for also being very instrumental in me having a lot more conviction in this thesis. So yeah, this is for the rest of you guys. Take note of this. Again, in 6 months to 8 months, we'll find out. We'll find out. All right. But what do you guys think of the thesis? How do you guys like this thesis? Let me know your thoughts before we move forward. We'll go ahead and look at Bitcoin dominance on the weekly dynamic too. Likes are free to give, unlike Mango. Likes are free indeed. So smash the likes, guys. Smash the likes. That's not confusing at all, says Boiling Crypto. Hey man, listen, when I posted, I think a lot of people are going to vouch for this, for how confusing my initial thesis at 16K was. So follow me on Twitter. But I posted a really, really complicated thesis that it took me like, what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month to go through the entire thesis with the Mongolians, right? But for the big wins at crucial junctures, they are complicated. I posted this all the way back in December 2022. Look at the price there, 16,933. So it was complicated. This is actually a simplified version of the thesis, right? It was a complicated thesis back then too. And I asked you guys to be patient, right? Everyone was calling me stupid for being super bullish over here. Now I'm telling you guys, near the cloud-ish area, it's time to start being cautious, okay? So I'm not saying be bearish here. I'm not saying bearish here. I will tell you guys when to start being bearish. I'm saying start being cautious, and I'm saying as long as we are going up, 2025 should be bearish here for you guys, okay? At the back of your mind. If Bitcoin keeps going up, just know at the back of your head, 2025 is where I'm drawing the line in the sand. Santa is going to be coming with a big Christmas bag for me to be taking profits into that bag. That's what you need to be thinking, as long as we're going up. If we start going down, then okay, cool. Then we can go on to scenario 2 of our thesis. But for now, remember, target 1, target 2. Target 2 was here, right? Top of the cloud. In fact, it wasn't just this, right? We had a zone marked out all the way up to 50K. Top of it was 42, right? 0.78. Because each time we've come up, we poked our head above the cloud, smacked against the 0.78 level, and smacked into the cloud. Oops. Right? Smacked back into the cloud. We only start the real run when the cloud turns green. Again over here, 2019, same story. Smacked our head above the cloud, played out the equilibrium trade, 0.78 resistance, broke back into the cloud. Cloud flipped green. That's when we started having our run. We're going to play it the same way here. And if we keep going, we're going to be cautious. We're going to let our Bitcoin trade run. Let our Bitcoin trade run. Play the altcoins, play the altcoins, play the altcoins. As soon as we start reaching towards the end of the year, that could be anywhere between September to November, start scaling out. So if we keep going, the cycle is short. Strongly disagree with this thesis. Most of you investors in the ETF don't fully understand the halving, and although the market may be forward looking, the halving is a real event that changes flows. I don't disagree with you. I don't disagree with you. ETF news, halving news is something I strongly believe in. Over the 5-year period, over the 10-year period, it makes a big difference, and that's why I'm a long-term Bitcoin bull. But over the shorter-term dynamics, at the end of the day, technical analysis is king. We'll continue to remain king. Everyone disagreed with me over here too. They were all calling massive recession. Banks are going bankrupt. The financial crisis. Everyone disagreed with me over here while I was being ultra bullish, because there's a bunch of news that mattered so much back then too. And all I did was follow the TA, because I've always been punished for not following the TA. I will continue to do so until that strategy starts biting me in the ass. It's been working out for me. I'm going to keep following it. The TA is telling me I'm following the TA, and understanding the narrative around how that TA matches up with the narrative. And right now, the TA does not line up with if Bitcoin started breaking back into the cloud, putting in higher lows within the cloud, I'd be like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I agree with your narrative, right? Because all that matters, dude, is the perceived fundamentals of what's going on, right? So your perceived fundamentals would be correct to me if we broke into the cloud. Oh wait, you guys can't hear me? Shit. I'm not sure what's going on. It says my internet is fine. Should I restart the stream? I'm not sure what to do, because I'm not getting any error message, nothing. I'm just gonna try to wait it out. Let me know when and if it does improve, or do you guys think I should just restart the stream? Check speedtest.net. Okay, that's definitely something. Maybe YouTube, right? Oh, my speedtest.net is perfect. Should I switch to Clubhouse? Yeah, my upload speeds are perfect too. I'm just gonna wait it out. Could be something on YouTube's end. or could be. I think I may know. It's unfortunate. We were having a great discussion. All right, let's talk altcoins. Again, I do want to remind you guys that if all you're doing is spamming altcoins in the chat, it will not be as received. We will not entertain those requests as much as those people who are engaging in the chat. My analysis was so fire that YouTube censored it, says Ben. My man. Dude, I was just brainstorming. Like, I was just speaking from my mind, and YouTube had to come, and those moments are like the best, right? Where you're just free form thinking. Like shower thoughts. Is it good now? No, not Litecoin, man. Too traumatized. But for you, Avi, let's do it. It's a shitcoin, dude. I'm not even gonna look at the charts. No. It's no. I don't have a big altcoin call at the moment, man. Mint layer, ML. Let's check it out. Is this it, Stanton? Oh, it's trending. Trending really well, dude. Is it on Binance? Is this it? No, this is Melon, right? So it's not on Binance. This is blue sky breakout, man. Bull flag on the weekly. Wants to keep going. It's going to keep going until it's not. Right now, invalidation's at 34 cents. We play the weekly trend. Before that, invalidation was 14 cents. The new invalidation is literally 2 times the previous invalidation. Yeah, it's moving like a low cap. That's what low caps do, guys. They just run, and each high low is like 100% away from each other. Go look at SUI, USDT. Let's get the dashboard first. Long. I mean, it's just long, dude. Just long this. When it flipped on the 4 hour, you start looking at it. When it flips at the 12 hour, you start trading it for sure. Right, so it flipped on the 4 hour 1.4 days ago, almost immediately flipped on the 12 hour. You're up 22% if you took the trade on the 4 hour. You're up 10% already if you took the trade on the 12 hour, which would have been the safer trade. Let's see, we'll go take a look at the chart. But you got bullish Ichimoku on the daily as well, long 13 hours ago. So this just flipped. We have potential bullish divergence in the daily. It's good. Yeah, boom. Screen good. Yeah, just broke out over here too. Next target is here, man. This has more to go. Currently, this is resistance at $1.20, but likely wants to make its way up to $1.40. Again, make sure you set your alerts, guys, in this bull market phase. Set your alerts. So that way you know. Like, let's say you see the 4-hour flip long. Go ahead to the 12-hour time frame and set your alert on the 12-hour time frame, right? That way you know when the 12-hour flips long as well. Cardano is a buy anywhere between 0.54 to 0.56 ish. Currently seeing 0.58. I think it's a buy over here too, by the way. We'll talk about that soon. But Bullshit Jimoku 3.5 days ago on the 2-day. 2-day is still neutral though. Long across every other time frame. This is looking fantastic. Premium in the bearish range. Premium in the bearish range. So it's really strong. It's trending towards the upside. It's sitting in the top end of the bullish range. Okay, I'm lagging again, eh? It's unfortunate. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and stop the stream then, guys. I do apologize. I'm not sure what else to do. Are you sure it's working perfectly? So YouTube is telling me that my bitrate is a bit too high. Before I would get, let's see. The streams can't bitrate. Okay, no, it's saying excellent condition now. I'm so confused. So confused, man. I don't know. Technical issues, guys, that are beyond my control. Beyond my, yeah. So yeah, going back to Cardano with this horribly performing stream, weekly everything's looking good on Cardano, right? We know how the charts look because we've been looking at this non-stop. I think Krisha's going to be posting a video too on Cardano, so stay tuned for that. Yeah, so again, claim the daily dynamic right over here. You're going to see it soon. Boom, closed right at it, confirmed above it yesterday. This looks like it wants to continue to me. This was the buy opportunity at around 46. I put my bid over here. Sorry, at 45. I put my bid at 45, but it didn't hit at 46. But then the next opportunity was around 54 when we cleared this W-like formation right over here. Let's switch to the 4-hour time frame. You'll probably be able to see it better. See this bottoming formation, right? Boom. This was the bid I missed. And over here. Then clear this neckline, you buy it over here. Now I'm looking for continuation back to the top of the range. 90 cents is my target. Still nothing has changed in that regard. Still looking towards the top of the cloud potentially on this one. Right, because it's taking longer, we can look towards the top of the cloud at $1.66. Let's see. But for what I post on Twitter, can look at it like this. Okay, Cosmos is Atom, right? The 4-day is still being neutral, 2-day is still being neutral. Okay, just flip from neutral to long on the 2-day. Just flip from long to neutral, from long to neutral. Not a big fan of this. Not a big fan of this at all. Showing weakness to me. It should have been holding that trend support. So off the bat, I'm not happy with Cosmos. Just looking at the dashboard, I'm not happy with it. And if I was looking at it personally on the dashboard, I would not have even looked at the chart. I wouldn't have wasted my time because you get exhausted. But I'm going to look at it for you guys just to show you guys that it's, I mean, you could have bought it here, weekly support, right? But it didn't hold. What you could be looking to play is the weekly support over here. I mean, it's a mess. Kind of reminds me of Matic. Matic's looking better too now, from what I saw. You could be looking for this to make its way up over here to 16 and then break up over here. So you're playing for this entire move here from from around $9 all the way to $45. 5x for so much work. It's not worth it, man. Not worth it. There are easier trades. Yeah, it's still putting in, like the way I'm looking at this, right? Maybe if it breaks above these highs over here, I'll start liking it over here. Because right now there are too many better trades. You could be playing this as a, hey, I think this will eventually run, but you'd been better off buying it over here. Yeah, we kind of drew this, right? Over here, this falling channel back then. And the support over here, rounded formation, W-like rounded formation at the bottom of the channel. One of our favorite plays is falling channel with a rounded formation at the bottom right, or rising channel with a rounded formation on the top. So that was that over there. That was where it was a good play. Now you could hunt the high or low here, I guess. Yeah, so if you want to play Cosmos, you're playing for the weekly trend. Okay, you're playing for the weekly trend, and has a lot more to go because you can flip the 4-day back into long, you can flip the 2-day back to long, you can flip the daily back to long, and then at that point you're probably already up like 50%. Yeah, Ajesh has it right. There are easier, better trades. Oh, the chat is blocking volatility. Oh man, apologies guys, apologies. My bad. We have a so Chris Glock says, how do you define bullish Ichimoku? We have a set of criteria, like 4 to 5 criteria that we need every flag to go off for the bullish Ichimoku signal to go on. If you guys want to know the exact criteria, and if you guys are on the C program, scroll all the way down to the second last module, mastering the Ichimoku, and I have I think section 4 and section 14 and section 15. There are 15 sections in just the Ichimoku module. So section 14 and section 15 will just so that you guys get a refresher. I'm assuming you guys have already watched it if you guys are in the C program. And if you guys are not in the C program, Kusha made this awesome thingy that I can play for you guys. You guys can go ahead and consider the C program if you want to take your trading to the next level. It's designed for the complete beginner to go from zero knowledge. I get this question a lot. Is the C program built for someone with zero knowledge, or do you need to have base knowledge? And no, I actually prefer if you have zero knowledge whatsoever. Like, I'd rather you come with nothing whatsoever as opposed to coming with your knowledge and then me having to make you guys unlearn bad habits. And man, where is this? Oh damn, I messed up. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, cool. Boom. So Kusha set up this really cool thing where I can say, hey guys, and if you want to check out the testimonial section, go ahead on over to Discord. There's a testimonial section, and you can go ahead and see what the rest of the seedlings have said about the C program so far. So yeah, that's that. How do I hide this now? Oh, it moves. That's awesome. Cool. Stanton Sukla says, that's me, very bad habits. Yeah. So if you're someone with base knowledge and you've built bad habits, I'm going to have to beat those habits out of you, right? Which actually gets a lot more difficult. But if you come with an empty cup with no knowledge whatsoever, and the C program, it's deliberately long because it's comprehensive in a way where it starts off with you assuming no me assuming that you have no knowledge whatsoever, and I take it right down to the basics, to the fundamentals, and I teach it in a really fun manner too, where right off the bat you start building really good habits, and you look at the markets in a different way, through a risk-first way, always building habits through a risk-first way, because 95% of the crypto markets is just surviving, and you will become millionaires, multi-millionaires. I promise you that. If you just survive between 2024 to 2032, you guys will all make it. You guys will all make it. Now, of course, you can make it. You can make it much faster than that too. You may not need to wait till 2032, but most people don't even survive one cycle, and all you need to do is survive 1 or 2 cycles to make it in crypto, man. Just survive. You don't need to do anything fantastic. Just don't F up. Follow everything I teach in here, and yeah, you guys will make it. True story, says Ben. Changed my life, my man. Oh, shit. Only been here since 2020, but every day is a learning opportunity indeed. Good stuff, Frank. Frank is you can see how much effort he's been putting into learning. Like, it's really, really admirable, Frank. Really admirable. Standard says, dude, I still effed up this run, lost 50% of my capital with bad habits. Well, it's those losses that emotionally scar you to the point where you never make those mistakes again. Nice, those bad habits surfacing when you're about to commit them, and you stop yourself. You're like, oh, I'm doing it again. And if you think back, Stanton, I'm not trying to say I told you so or anything like that. But if you think back to 2022, 2023, when we were having those discussions on Discord in the Mango Grove, you'll remember me telling you, hey man, stop looking at the lower time frames. Hey man, stop over trading. So you remember I was being really harsh on you, right? Tough love. But you're probably seeing why now. You're probably seeing why I was insisting on you not overtrade. Ben says, Sean, may I ask what are my thoughts on ETH? I was going to do a daily video on ETH just a couple of days ago, but was not feeling well. But my thoughts on ETH have not changed. I don't think you guys should be watching it on the weekly time frame. I think the best way to trade ETH is to trade it on monthly. Right. This is our trade, dude. You know our trade, Ben. You know our trade. I posted this in the C chat. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. I posted it when? Posted over here. I posted in the month of November, right? You can go ahead and read out the date. See, you go check out seed high time frame setups under seed charts, right? And okay, no, it was the 1st of December, right? The first week of December. And I said, okay, yeah. A few weeks ago, we discussed the ETH high time frame trade will soon be upon us, depending on how the month closes. We are looking for ETH to close a monthly above 2050. Well, we just closed the month, and we closed exactly $1 above it. Right. I'll go ahead and show this. So yeah, this we posted on Discord. So this is our trade, to reiterate it to all of you guys. Oh shit, did the chat, did the live stream disconnect again? It's unfortunate, guys. So we talked when I posted this. Ethereum was around 2050. We did have a little dip back into the 2000 region, maybe 1950 region. That was a really good buy opportunity. Now we're sitting a good $700 up, and the time has just flown. Right, the time has just flown. So play it on the monthly. You won't even realize it. Don't overthink it. You won't get shook out of the trade because you'll be watching only the monthly closes as opposed to watching every single moment. Okay, so what I'm gonna do today, guys, is I'm gonna wrap up the stream early because we're clearly having some connectivity issues. I'm not sure whether it's on my end or on YouTube's end, but on my end, it's showing everything's a-okay over here. Even my analytics are saying excellent connection, so I'm not sure what's going on, but I don't want to give you guys a really, really bad experience. Oh, you want me to check Prime? Is that a name of a coin? It's not on Binance, man. Looking good. High lows, as long as you're holding 7.5, this you look for this to keep going up. If it breaks 7.5, we're looking for this to come down to, Jesus Christ, 4.6. Especially if we break 7.55 and take out the low over here at 6.56. Volatility is pretty high on this, man. There's $1 difference between those two, between the close and the wick. It's crazy. But yeah, we lose that box over here between 7.5 and 6.5. Looking to make our way all the way down to 4.5. So be careful on this one. High low can be hunted over here though, looking for continuation towards the upside. Guys, I'll try to do another stream later. I'm not sure what's going on. I do apologize for all the inconvenience. I hope you guys enjoyed this one though. I hope the post recording that YouTube does on this stream ends up well. If not, we can do one tomorrow. Do the mango way, do the easy way, do the stressy way. Ciao.